Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. As the title suggests, we're going to hop into more Danganronpa today. But I got to say, I've been using multiple royalty-free, copyright-safe streamer music, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Spotify. No matter what I choose, it doesn't matter. Without fail, anything I choose to play instantly when my stream goes up, I get hit with some copyright. Instantly, it's like, actually, you're going to jail. What the hell is the point? I mean, I get it, right? I get why they do it. These artists get up here, they say, I'm going to make some music. I don't even know if it's good. I mean, it's good, you know, it's synth wavy. Like what I just played, it sounded good. I didn't hate it. But the point is, they make these songs and then they put a little compilation together of their music. Maybe it's not even their music. I don't know. But I play it on my stream, and other people, I'm sure, play it on their stream. And other people probably use it for their videos. And then YouTube goes ahead and claims it. And then the creator has to suffer the consequences. So, I mean, the I haven't used this one yet, but it's by another creator that I just got claimed on. The description of the video says this mix is 100% copyright safe to use in your visual projects. Just credit Carl Casey at White Bat Audio when you use it. All right, so maybe I did that wrong. Here's me crediting Carl Casey at White Bat Audio for all of you out there. And you know what? We'll make it even easier. We'll do something like this. Boom. There you go. Here is your moment. Here's your day. Here's your time. This is from Carl Casey. White Bat Audio. All right. So there we go. That's all I have to say about that. Okay. I have a problem. For some reason, me uploading one of the earlier parts of playing Danganronpa isn't going so well. I don't know if it's because it's a longer video. It's about 90 minutes long, but I've been trying to get this to upload for a few days now, probably. Yeah, a few days. And no dice. No dice. What's up with that, man? It's a little problematic. I don't love that. What else? What else? Just warming up. I might get some talk. Might get some flack for showing a little bit of my chest here. The thing is, I was wearing a t-shirt. I was wearing a t-shirt first, but the problem with the t-shirt was that the sleeves came up past the little short sleeve button-up sleeves, and I wasn't loving that. So I'm going a little Tony Soprano. I've got not a wife beater. It's a tank top, but it's a gym tank top, so it does feel a little strange, right? It does feel a little strange, and obviously I've got chest hair, and obviously I'm pale as all can be. I did shave a little bit today. Everything but the stash, of course. I shouldn't say everything, because still hair in my chest, but shaved my face. Shaved my face. Played with Glenn yesterday, if you guys missed that. Played some Counter-Strike together, had some good moments. Put some shorts up on the channel. Let's look at my favorite short. Let's look at my favorite short now. Do I have to credit the person? Do I have to credit it right now? Let's do ace plus one. Yeah, there was one coming my way. I just realized that not even looking at my video right now. What a dummy. What a dummy.
Good luck.
Yeah, there was one coming my way.
We will avenge you guys, don't worry.
So I'm 2 kills in here. There's 3 guys left. It's just me and Glenny here. What a shot. There's 4. We got bomb. You see? Then there's my dead teammates putting some intrusive thoughts in my head. So true. I heard you can't not do it at that point, right? If you get the ace. Talking shit when I was gone.
Nah, bro. Fucking. They're lying. They're lying. I'm holding the name, bro. Dude.
It was a little scuffed. It was a little scuffed as far as the team kill went. What can I say? It's hard for me to willingly kill my teammate like that, so my aim was a little off, but regardless, funny times. Funny. It was funny. It was funny times. Okay. Nobody's online that, really matters. Oh, just so everybody is aware. My notepad looks like this. I know not all streamers can say that when they accidentally open their notepad or accidentally have their notepad showing, but I was just using my notepad to copy and paste a description for a YouTube video. You'll notice no naughty links in here. No links to any shady material. This is what your notepad should look like if you're a good guy. All right, let's get into it. Obviously, the last time I played Danganronpa, the audio was shit. Nobody told me about it. So we're going to try to fix that right from the get-go. Bear with me. Get it? Bear. So loud.
Danganronpa.
All right. How's that? Hopefully that's good. I mean, that's better. And then we'll just turn it down. I think that'll work. It was just horrible before. Okay. Let's do it. And action. Welcome back, everybody, to another Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc playthrough video. I believe this is going to be part 6. However, the uploading process on the YouTube channel has been quite bad. So for some reason, part 4 is having issues getting up there onto the site, onto my channel. I don't love that. I thought the series was going pretty well, so I don't like the roadblock that we're facing there. Here's Green, just in time to make fun of us for playing. But we're going to avoid the haters. We're going to shake it off, as Taylor Swift said. And we're going to dive in and get some more goodness in our lives. What good? Well, last time, 2 students died. So it will be pretty interesting this time, because we do have a class trial that's coming up. And I look forward to getting to the bottom of who killed Sayaka, even though I'm pretty sure it was pretty obvious that it's Leon. I was hoping I would go from watching pro CS to, well, your CS. Do you feel good about writing? I mean, you have to go through the effort of writing all of that. Do you feel good that you say mean things? I'm just kidding. We all know that Green is a very lovely man. He loves us. We love him. See, why is it that I just... Did you guys catch that? I literally changed this shit. And then all of a sudden, they changed the audio in the game. Why is that? Why is it a shit morning? If you feel great, riddle me that before we dive in. Is it because it's cold? Because it was cold here too. 8 degrees felt like 5. Fahrenheit. I don't know what that means for you Celsius lovers out there. Honestly, you guys are so American in Canada that you might as well just start using Fahrenheit. The fact that you use Celsius is a little embarrassing. Work his ass. I'm getting bum stuffed by everyone. Not me. You'll never get bum stuffed by me unless you ask for it. You like this low-cut shirt today? Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe we can take your mind off of it with some lovely voices. Here we go. Before I get into it, let me give you a quick story. So a couple nights ago, my kids told me that the computer that I built with my own 2 hands years ago, I believe I built it almost 8 years ago. It had a 1080 Ti in it. I was proud of that thing. It was a workhorse. I used that computer for a very long time. I had let my kids start using it, and I had family sharing set up on Steam. But my kids don't take care of anything of theirs, unfortunately. When I was a kid, nothing ever broke. I had controllers for years. I didn't have a replacement controller the entire time that I had a PlayStation 2. I didn't have a replacement controller when I had an Xbox 360. When I had a PlayStation 3, we could only afford one controller. And by we, I mean usually me, because ain't nobody paying for that shit. I didn't even have a memory card. I left my console running sometimes all day because I didn't have a memory card, so I had to play through games. You know what I mean? But I was careful with my stuff. And, you know, when we were kids, I had multiple things to plug into the TV. You had the AV cables, you had the yellow, the white, the red at times, right? Sometimes just the yellow and white, but sometimes the red too. I say all this to say, these days, you know, PlayStation 4 has a power cable, it has an HDMI cable. Bada bing, bada boom. And then a controller cable, if you want to charge it. But I haven't let my kids use a controller charger. Yeah, I let my kids have a PlayStation 4 of mine as well to use. Okay? They come to my room and they tell me, Dad, the computer stopped working. I had just plugged a cable in to the computer that day so that Asher could use a PlayStation 4 controller to play Batman Arkham Asylum. Okay? Asher being my older son. Under 10, but still older. Controller was working. That night, I heard a bang. Nobody's admitting to it. Nobody's fessing up. Nobody's saying that the computer fell. But what I did get out is that my younger son, Thaddeus, tipped the computer sideways to unplug the controller cable to try plugging it into his school laptop to see if he can use a controller on a school laptop. What for? Who knows? You know, they don't answer questions like that. You know, you can ask why till you're blue in the face, but they're not going to answer it. They don't care about your feelings. Anyway, whatever happened caused the computer to break in some form or fashion. I don't know exactly what it is yet, because I was so upset that I said I'm not dealing with this, right? They're off for another 4 days. I said, you guys are off, but you're not playing that computer. And I'm not going to talk to you guys about the computer for the next 4 days. Maybe something got jostled. Maybe a cable got disconnected on the motherboard. All I know is that when you try to power it on, the light at the front is stuck in some kind of power cycle, but it doesn't sound like anything's happening. Whatever. So, a little frustrating. They don't have the computer. They haven't had the computer for the 2 days now. This morning, they're both playing the PlayStation 4. Again, if a cable was ever unplugged, they wouldn't know what to do. And I'm not trying to be rude about it. I'm just saying. It's weird to me. It's weird to me that there is a total lack of taking care of your stuff or knowing how your stuff works at their age. Not trying to compare myself to my kids either, right? We're all different. It's just weird. Anyway, my sons come to me this morning as I'm making some content for the channel, and I'm about to start streaming. And they said, Dad, Asher said, Dad, Thaddeus threw a pillow at me while I was jumping on our bed, and I had the controller in my hand. The controller fell onto the floor, and it broke one of the triggers. I said, what? Right? I could look at the controller. The trigger is facing like 60 degrees to the left, and now it's out of its socket. I'll say I was a little upset. Because not only is every one of these things not gifted to the kids, it's not like, you know, a family member bought them a PlayStation 4. This is all stuff that I've let them use and told them that they need to take care of it because it's not necessarily theirs. It's not theirs. Now they broke it. And they're breaking it in very stupid ways, you know. These aren't just accidents. These are carelessness. Was I able to fix the controller? Somewhat, yes. Okay. The trigger is now back in place. Feels nice. But, I mean, we had just put this little skin on it for one of Asher's recent birthdays because he loves Harry Potter so much. I try to do so much, and then all of a sudden, things break. And I know what you're thinking. Sam, you have kids. Of course things are going to break. You're right. They break all the time. We've had... Let me do the math. We've had 6 PlayStation 5 controllers so far. The PlayStation 5 has only been out for a few years. And people don't even play it all the time in my house, but that's how many controllers that these kids go through. I bought a controller for each of us. Me, my wife, Asher, and Thaddeus. Well, I shouldn't say I bought a controller for myself, right? Mine came with the console. But I bought 3 controllers for all of them. Thaddeus broke his. Asher broke his. Thaddeus and Asher broke my wife's. So, for Asher's birthday, with the money that he got, I said, you can buy yourself a controller if you want to play the PlayStation 5 again. And he did. Will Thaddeus get a controller? Who knows? You know, they always say, oh, I'm going to save up. I'm going to save up. I'm going to save up. Dad, if I save up, can I get this? Sure. Sure. But man, whatever they did to the computer, they came into my room smiling. They said, Dad, if we save up money, can we buy a computer? I was like, please don't talk to me about the computer for the rest of the week. I know. Loser dad cries about his children. Sam, why don't you just be happy that they like your hobbies, you know? Well, you have kids and then you tell me about it. Rookie numbers. Green, how many controllers are you breaking, you son of a gun? Also, you said you're weird for playing this. You're weird for only playing Counter-Strike and shooting games, shooting games. And you play Hightail. Hightail's gay. In a good way, okay? I'm happy that you're playing it. You need to branch out a little bit. You should play games like this. It'll make you more of a man. You would RKO your kid if they broke your computer. Good reference. I was a big fan of WWE growing up. Big fan. Big fan. Yeah, it's annoying. It's frustrating. And so, with all that being said, I told them, you know, they're off today, they're off tomorrow, and then obviously they're off on the weekend. I said no more games. No more games and no more TV for the rest of this. I mean, they've been off since last Saturday from school with all the snow days, and now they're off because of teacher work days, end of quarter, whatever. I told them no more games. More kids equals less game time equals F that. You know, my kids are going to watch this one day, so let me choose my words carefully. I love my kids. But parenting, wow, it is very challenging. Hats off to all the parents out there, including myself. Let's all give ourselves a pat on the back. Anyway, so if I'm in a little bit of a more annoyed mood today, now you know why. Anyway, let's do this. Let's do this, everybody. All right, we are going to have a class trial. You like when you can return the kids? Is that how it works in Canada? Alright. Junko's dead. She tried to test Monokuma's gangster.
Just a second.
Okay, I can't leave yet. Can't leave. Well, Green, I got a vasectomy a few years ago. That was probably one of the best surgeries I've ever gotten. Honestly, I had like hospital decaf coffee when I woke up from my vasectomy, and it was the best coffee I've ever tasted. I think just because like the stress of the idea of having more kids was off of my mind. So I know you got that Canadian healthcare out there, but it was $28 for me with insurance. Could not recommend it more. All right. Hold on. Huh? Before we begin the investigation, isn't there something else we need to discuss? Oh, yeah. What, Junko's dead body? I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff. But... Bro, she's impaled with 5 spears. I think she's fucking dead. She really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood. Yeah, obviously. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on. Just wait a second. It's finally setting in on him. She's dead? Then that means...
What?
That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real?
Let me out.
Hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? Alright, they're freaking out. Alright, can I leave yet?
Just a...
Nope. What do we need to discuss, Kyoko?
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty, so nobody can disturb... Fuck. So nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. That's me. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay. Then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone.
what?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you!
so then.
Fine. Then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem. I'm not reading this. 2-player co-op defense. Base defense with the 2 of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Yeah. Since we won't be able to investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But...
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Excellent. Let's go.
Just a sec.
What? What do you mean there's still something we have to discuss? Like what? Do I have to talk to everybody? Wait. What was... Oh, that's just the camera. Okay. Let's talk to old Guilty over here, huh?
Are you serious?
So we're really gonna go try and find out who did it? Yeah, the guy's guilty. Guilty as hell.
Huh?
Is this really happening?
With me.
Screw that piece of shit bear. Alright, this is getting us nowhere fast.
Anyway,
We're gonna find out who the killer is. Because if we don't, we're all gonna die here. Alright, can I leave?
Just a second.
Oh my god. What? What do you want? Let's check these regulations out. There's a new one, right? If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they will be executed. If the guilty party is not exposed, they will graduate and all remaining students will be executed. Additional school regulations will be added as necessary. Okay, let me go. What do you want, Weah?
What the heck?
I hate this, but still, we have no choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we're all dead. All right.
Oh.
Oh, I think we're getting somewhere. So, you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Huh? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead. Take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. What? She's right. Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. It's about time. Hold on a second. You've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then.
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
So.
well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually.
I'd rather you didn't. No.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before he realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. That's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking dead.
they better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know, and we're gonna investigate a murder. How do we even know something like that?
Anyway.
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
This is
It was
very suspicious.
you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Oh shit! Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. Her voice box messed up. That's true. We may as well at least check, just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. You're standing right next to Junko, bro. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out. Remember this for later, though?
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Well, wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left, and their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something, otherwise everyone will.
Execution is execution. Execution!
Honestly, if you're in this situation, just let them accuse you and everyone will die, okay? You're a martyr for the cause, and they deserve it.
Electric chair! Bzz, bzz, poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka? So it's going to be everybody versus me. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizano. Maizano? Sounds a little Italian. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room, in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed! Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Great. Let's check Junko's body. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for her pulse, like they do in the movies and stuff, but she really is dead. Yeah, I already did this, okay. Alright. We go to my room to look at her body and to see that she wrote Leon on the wall. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Don't tell me what to do, okay? So I headed to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. I already did that, though. I should look around here first. I can check the other spots later. Alright, you son of a bitch. It's the display stand that the sword was on. Alright. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys, too. So Sayaka would have the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open the door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or open it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere, and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So, how did the killer? Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullets of your handbook. Handbook. Can I go in the bathroom yet? Nope. Okay. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just a sheath, but, huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up here in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make any sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Replica sword sheath has been added to the truth bullets section. Okay. This is the replica sword I brought back from self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised if it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle is especially missing a lot of coating. If I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Yeah, we already knew that one actually. Huh, looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Way less what? Lint roller? Did Sayaka see my dirty room? Or how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little bit? Possible. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. I was actually trying to look at the table, but it's fine. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it! I was right there in the other room. If only I had heard something. That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well.
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle has been added. Nice. Anything in the trash can? No. Jesus Christ. Is my toolkit still in there? The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that has been used at all, which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need the toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either?
What?
Not just me.
What?
Nobody's busted out. Theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of us guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? But maybe one of them did. Okay. I really think that I should go into the bathroom now. There are gouges in the bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to go into the bathroom. Nope. Okay. Very good. I should check the room, first of all. Okay. Just figured I'd see if there was a, a surveillance camera. The mastermind must be using them to keep an eye on everything that's happening here. They don't do anything to stop what's happening. They just keep on watching. What do you want me to do, game? Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
Coffee's done. We're really doing a great job hydrating today, guys.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
Are you a clean freak? Huh? No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. You mean that somebody was murdered in it? Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your room, floor... Wow, can I please read correctly? I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in here and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka? Or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness has been added to the truth bullets. Very cool. Is it time to go in yet? The bathroom. The bathroom! And on the other side of this door... No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push the panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Like her heartbeat. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, and the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. Great. Okay, let's look at Leon. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her. And there I saw... Oh, come on. It's right there, bro. It's literally... That's the name. What? Written in blood with the numbers 11037. These guys are so smart. Did Sayaka do this? I wonder. Alright. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but... Now's no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later, even though we already know the answer, because we already visited the kitchen. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger. But that's it. The palms of both of her hands are totally spotless. So how come only her finger, her left finger, maybe because she was writing in blood? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullets. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Anything else we got in here? Nothing? Alright. I didn't mean to click that. I thought there was something else. Okay. I'm out of here. Bye, Sayaka. Enjoy your rest.
It would seem...
Looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers? That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. Bloody numbers? You mean Leon's name? I've never seen something written in blood before. Clearly, it really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? Like an expiring poet? That's going to be Toko if she doesn't stop running her mouth. But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? The numbers, Mason! 11037. I have no idea what could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location, while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well,
Think about it. You're not going to tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Well, at least she's smart. She's like, oh, it wasn't Makoto, it was Leon. Cool. Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. I'm stupid. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
God, I hate this kid. Just one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Get stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the quaim. In the quaim? In the quaim? I'm making new English words today, everybody. Quaim. Let's think about a definition for quaim. I quaim, I saw, I conquered. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob? What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this? Well, if there was a struggle to open the door,
Seem
someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious that it was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
so.
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom... Oh, sorry. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently, struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. Huh? Clears what up? Why are they telling me that the schools are going to be closed by 6 p.m.? There's not even school today. Come on, guys. I'm so lost. Me when talking to women? Just kidding.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullets. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. Why? And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. Literally could care less. Leave the area? Just go get the knife, bro. Go get the knife. Hi, Wea. The knife's missing. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning? Or I better see if anyone knows more about it. I better see if anyone knows more about the missing knife. Well, Sayaka knows. Sayaka knows very intimately about your missing knife. Who do I talk to about that? Wea, since she's here? I guess. Hey, so did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. Ooh, we got a timeline for it. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Nice. Wea's account. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? What? Of course not. I would never. That's what they all say. Ina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. I just said I didn't. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you considered everything together, I honestly have no idea. You're a bitch. Stop saying I killed her. I did not. I did not hit her. Yep, let's go. Alright. That's the knife down. Hi, murderer. You son of a bitch. Can I check your hands? Sayaka. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Oh no. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Dorm nameplates has been added to the truth bullets. God damn, there's a lot of truth bullets, man. Man? It's not weird voices. You have to differentiate the characters. How else would you do it? What, am I just supposed to read in my normal voice? Give me a break. You know nothing about voice acting in Hollywood. You know nothing. There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Obviously, it's not one thing. I see like 4 pieces of paper underneath it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in this video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Bro, she's fucking dead. I have the DVD now. Okay. I can't believe they're going to make me talk to Chihiro for no reason about the numbers. Whatever. Whatever. Alright, AV room here. Kind of makes no sense that I have to watch her video. She's dead. But, who am I? I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play, and the screen was dark for a few seconds. But then... I love this image. I just think that the one all the way on the right looks different is all. An image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I'd recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she's fucking dead. Except that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. Ah! Oh, they all died. All of her bandmates, they got roofed. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls, who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Her not being there, right? She was the front man. I mean, all things considered, that wasn't that bad. That said, look for the answer after graduation, in case you didn't see that. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? That gave me no truth bullets. Like, literally a gigantic waste of time. Alright. Chihiro was in the gym, I believe. Good tunes. Hello, Chihiro. Hey, Chihiro. I was hoping I can ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? No, couldn't it be? What? Alright. That's basically everything I needed to see. I would like to go to the trial now. Is that possible? Alright. The victim was Sayaka. The time of death is estimated around 1:30. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. The death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen, and her right wrist appears to have been fractured. Can I go into Leon's room? Maybe I should talk to Byakuya, because he's like a big asshole. Seems to be one of those main people. One of the main guys doing their thing up in this bit. Oh wait, what is this? AV room. Wait, why is there a... Fuck. Hang on. Why is there a exclamation point? As if I didn't do what I needed to do yet. It's a DVD player. I already watched Sayaka's DVD. There's nothing left for me to do here. A coin! There's nothing inside. If there's nothing left for me to do here, why did it say exclamation point? Like, what the heck? I guess it just remains there. Okay. Sayaka's room. Class 1B. Toko's in there. Hope's Peak main hall. Where's Byakuya? He's in the dormitory entrances. Okay.
Very strange.
So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you. Right? Gah! The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switched rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then Oh, get over it. What's up, killer?
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem quite right. The Monokuma file says Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? See, he already knows. Guilty AF. Very strange. Mr. Naiki, what was Miss Maizano doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Trash room, huh? That's not a bad idea to check. I can't even get over there. There's a hatch on the floor. Rattle, rattle. The door won't budge. It must be locked. Another coin. Now I can get simp presents for my friends. There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up.
How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further.
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further.
Oh, okay. He's kind of stuck in a loop. This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the other.
No, you can't go any further.
Cleaning duty has been added to the truth bullets. Okay. Looks like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Oh, there's just a coin hanging out by the switch. How nice. Okay. Leave the area. Is it even a question of who was on cleaning duty? Taka might know.
Seems like...
Okay, he's not gonna say anything. Do. Yeah, talk to everyone there. Need to talk to Taka. My man Taka. He'll know who was on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty, eh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to me.
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now?
That's wrong.
Actually, no. Huh? Okay, then who is? Hifumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So he's on cleaning duty then?
Count on it.
Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long.
Got it.
And when that time comes, I'll be counting on you. I mean, I guess I should have guessed that it was Hifumi. Excuse me. That was on cleaning duty. Since he mentioned the whole won't allow you into the trash room, but maybe he let Leon use the trash compactor. Or Hifumi's guilty AF. Who knows? I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning... Oh, sorry. Cleaning duty. As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me... Fuck. I keep getting the voices mixed up. It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was going to start this morning, but after what had happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Here we go.
Of course. It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait! Hold on! You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so that we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So, in other words,
Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered.
so that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whatever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. But boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, fatty. Why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar! I know why you did it.
Is it?
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, you know, stuff, and poking around at it.
There's no way to
What are you
think
talking about?
this in a
All my love is for
common sense kind
2D.
of way.
All my love is for 2D, man.
You know what I mean.
Hentai only. But there's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to booby.
Completely
I would never
unforgivable.
get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumu's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to be. Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you are on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You.
Oh, okay. So easy. So, Hifumi and I headed to the trash room. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, just please hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. Hifumi pulled out a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then?
Mr. Naegi.
However, Mr. Naegi,
Without a doubt.
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along! No! I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Everybody's so judgmental of me. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. It's obviously a cuff, bro. A burnt, excuse me, a burnt piece, like a hunk of burning love. I hate this guy. Anyway, it looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's a part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. Now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence that the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough itself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt shirt piece. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now. Okay. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty. So make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Of course.
Hifumi, do you realize what you just said?
The fairy?
No, you said the last time you were in here, the incinerator was off.
Ah, yes, about that. There can be no mistake. I've got one thing going for me. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my ability to read.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as I was appointed, I came down, or as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then, and since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate,
Most
it should be
suspicious.
impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet,
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate.
and because they are really good, it's 30 feet from the gate to the incinerator, which means that it had to be somebody that could throw something 30 feet and make the incinerator and be able to turn the incinerator on. Come on, guys. It's the killer is obviously 11037.
But how is that possible?
All right, it's it's a softball kind of start to the game. I get it.
There are shards of broken glass shattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit into the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps?
Is that?
Do you know what this is?
Mm-hmm.
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. They say, do they, in your DBZ forums, Hifumi? Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it, and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but
Who did that particular ball belong to?
there's only one person it could be.
They should still be at the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. Oh, because of the dude being a clairvoyant? I don't know about that. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't.
Completely
What does it all mean?
unforgivable.
Mr. Naegi, will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
That's it. I'm sure of it.
Everyone already knows that you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
It sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Sounds like he wants one of his hentai fantasies to be real.
Alright. I'm out of here. Time to go see if Hero wants to talk about his ball. It's kind of weird that they make you have to explore like this. Kind of wish that you could just go right to a case if you have enough evidence, which I feel like I do. But whatever.
Hey, Hero, can I ask you something?
No, 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 no. His voice is actually not that. It's like Scooby Shaggy, right? I gotta get out of here. I can't remember his voice at all. Oh, it's like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free.
Hero, snap out of it.
Huh? Makoto? What are you doing here? What?
Hey, does this look familiar?
That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So, how did it break?
What?
Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? This guy's the ultimate idiot, dude.
Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you?
Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it.
You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Alright. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know.
Sure.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million.
A million?
That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him.
True. Oh, I guess it's time.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started?
I think that sounds great.
It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Excellent.
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
The red door on the first floor? That's where I should go. No, where I have to go.
Alright. Oh, they brought me right here. Alright, I'm gonna pee real quick before we get into this. I'll be back in like a minute. Alright, class trial time, guys. Let's make sure we're hydrated. Make sure we're ready to go. Make sure we're ready to blame Leon for all of his transgressions. Or should I say 11037?
Give me a freaking break. Give me a freaking break, guys. First case, so easy. Solved it before I even had to go in here.
Alright. Why'd we have to start with him?
You're late, Makoto! We've all been waiting for you! I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime.
Well, well, well. I see you guys have all turned against me.
So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. I loved her. I needed her. She was my assistant. But then who is the killer?
Come on, man. Wake up.
The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Yes. Indeed.
Is everyone here? Okay, then. Please board the elevator in front of you.
Give
which will
CS. Shut up, Green.
transport you to the courtroom.
Shut up. Shut up. We're gonna shoot with our truth bullets here. Okay. We need to solve this case.
Where all your fates will be decided.
Shut up. Look at that. Nobody's on anyway. All right. Nobody's on. Yes, Chef is gonna be here tomorrow. Josh is coming back tomorrow. Okay. Wait your turn. It's time to play real games.
I'll meet you all down there. I'll
Keep
be
this up. I'll get a case coming after you. You listen here. Speaking of cases, okay, the last time that I followed your advice in anything, I opened a bullshit case and I got a dumbass shotgun out of it. Tried to Google you, no luck. Keep searching. The middle name might help. The middle name. Shut up. Shut up. All right, can I walk through here, please?
I guess I have no choice but to get into this elevator.
Well then.
Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared?
No, scared isn't quite right.
Sam Brown is so white, it could be the most white guys I've ever seen. You're looking at him. You're fucking looking at him. Dwayne. That's not really a white name, is it?
Makoto.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding the case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. Okay, but if she knows the answer, like I do, not I, Makoto, but I, the player, she's not going to speak up? Or maybe she will in the trial, whatever. Big, brolic, black dude name. Yeah, what were your parents thinking?
I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is.
They weren't, they were high. Well, that's good.
As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. I'm actually already facing the elevator, if you can believe it. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed. The elevator started to move.
Oh, this is so intense.
The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when it's time, or when his time finally comes. Equal opportunity? It can be his or hers. Thank you very much. Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
Great. Oh, shit.
You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up! We did what he said and found our seats. Good.
There's no seats at all. Everybody's just standing. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It's kind of like a podium. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. Look how guilty he looks, bro. And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. Jesus Christ. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Do you want to save? Yes. Pre-trial prep. Set skills. What? Increases your truth bullet rate of fire. Effective during the non-stop debate in the bullet time battle final strike. Costs 3 skill points. What is happening? Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. Effective during the bullet time battle. See, I bet you didn't know there was going to be some cool gameplay like this. Green. Alright. Oh, I could look at my presents one more time. It's a good thing I hung out with the killer. That was Providence, I would say. Yeah, I'm not looking through all this. I know what I need. I know what I need to say for my case. I just don't know how the game is going to force me to say it. You know what I mean?
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Okay.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Okay.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
I really do Makoto's voice dirty.
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hands.
That'll work.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
Oh, they're dead.
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
This naughty boy.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat?
Oh, she sounds like Brazilian. She really doesn't sound Japanese.
There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
True.
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Was there a 16th student? That is the mastermind? They're the ultimate kidnapper?
Okay, that about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
It's about to begin. The debate is to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Not at all. Alright. Let's do this. Make your argument. Evidence of a struggle. Yeah?
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
True.
Yeah, we know that part already.
Yeah.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Obviously.
In the bathroom.
Right.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Bullshit!
No, that's wrong.
Fuck you, Chihiro. You son of a bitch. You're an idiot.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Chihiro, try to use your brain next time, would you?
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Agreed.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
Chihiro, are you on the same planet I am right now? Get it together. I need your full attention. You can't just say, I'm guilty. We're all gonna die.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
Correct.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Alright, well, let's not be an asshole. Okay, Chihiro made a mistake, sure.
Sorry.
Made her cry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Those quads, dude. You guys see that?
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka.
Mm-hmm.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
No! Shut up, Mondo! You fucking dummy. Idiot.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
You guys had... Everybody saw it.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
So true.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Good job.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
This motherfucker.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
You're right, I'm fucking guilty.
Hold on a second.
I'll do it again.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Thanks, Kyoko.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
I think I'm gonna simp for Kyoko next.
You really believe that?
Oh, I guess his shirt's not small. I guess he's wearing... I really thought that those were like his abs showing. And that his yellow shirt was just too tiny. My bad. I was all wrong about Hiro.
She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer.
There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? I mean, why not? You can concentrate by holding down the space key. Okay? While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. GLHF, gang. Make your argument. What argument? Wea's account. About her tea.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Correct.
But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
Fuck you, Toko.
He did it in secret when nobody was in the dining hall.
Bullshit.
No, that's wrong.
Shut up, Toko. You're an idiot. Big face!
Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Hang on. My kids are so loud I can hear them in my headset. I just gotta tell them to quiet down just a little bit. All right, we're in the middle of a class trial here. This is important. Where were we? Shitting on Toko, hopefully?
Well, what if I have a witness?
Not literally.
What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Why are they spazzing with the picture? I know it's underneath my camera, but it could cause a seizure, man.
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to go get some rest, or I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
So you should have seen whoever it was there.
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No.
Then that's when you're supposed to ask who you did see.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
Thank you.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time.
Innocent.
In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Can I hide my camera real quick? Excuse me, just so you can see this. Oh, that's the wrong one. Look at that shit. It's crazy. Why are they doing that? Why are they doing that with the character's face on the left side, man?
Okay, then what about this?
All right, Toko, what do you got?
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
This girl's a total bitch.
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
True.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer.
Great question, Trump.
Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Why would you ever do that?
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Unless you're desperately in love.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
That's what I'm saying.
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rules?
Shut up, whore.
Good grief. Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case.
Now Monokuma's face is doing it.
Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Makes sense to me.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
This is your chance, Hina
seems the obvious candidate.
Whoa.
After all,
hey,
she just
come
said
on
she was in
now.
the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Ooh. Big quad mommy.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Okay, then you had to have seen who came into the dining hall, who went into the kitchen, and who took the knife, yes?
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have
What the fuck is
grabbed
that
the
supposed to
knife?
mean?
Actually, no. Because,
We were too busy grabbing each other. Hey.
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Oh my god.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
And she almost crushed my head between those big thighs of her, guys. It was crazy. 10 out of 10. We'll do it again.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
You stayed over?
It's not the only thing that was airtight.
Violate one of the school regulations?
Shut up, Toko.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
You should just all sleep in one dorm from here on out.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome.
Hey, Taka. Sakura is a girl, you son of a bitch.
But I'm a girl.
Damn, man.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
I've been there.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
So the truth comes out.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Agreed.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Oh, shit. It was Junko.
Someone who's not here? Are you talking about...
Sayaka.
Oh.
She's the one
Never
who
mind.
came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Okay. I think I had theorized this in our last session, that she grabbed the knife because she was looking for a defense weapon, and I grabbed the sword and brought it to my room. So the killer must have been trying to hit her with the sword, and that's how it broke her wrist. And then she dropped the knife, and the killer picked up the knife after breaking her wrist with the sword sheath, which is why gold got on her wrist, and then stabbed her with the knife. Am I right or am I right?
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was...
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
Yes.
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said
Like
she
a good
just
woman.
wanted
I'm
a
kidding.
drink of water.
Kidding.
But most likely,
Then the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
True.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
Also true.
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
Yep.
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
I mean, that is true. He looks very frog-like when he makes that face.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
This girl just wants to see the world burn.
No, you're wrong.
so that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
How do you, if you got that fat, do you just turn into a hamster? Or is this guy part gerbil?
Damn! If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die!
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say?
She's definitely the voice of reason.
Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
True.
And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Why would I break my own doorknob off my bathroom?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Hair? Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? I mean, I don't even know what that means, so sure. As things advance further in a class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim, then press the left mouse button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. Or gauge. Whatever. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. Hair? Are we talking about hair?
If we can just figure out what that something is... Hangman's Gambit.
Alright, it's 4 letters. It's hair. Give me an H. Boom, baby. Wait, do I have to shoot it multiple times? I do. Okay. I don't really need slow for this. My aim training. What the? What the? Yes! I've done it.
I understand.
Hair!
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
True.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yes.
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room?
Exactly.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
Get owned.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
But obviously she's dead in there, bro, so that doesn't make
That makes
sense.
sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
You idiot.
Yes, very true, very true. Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
You should know, you killed her, bro.
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
That's what we've been trying to say the whole time, Chihiro. If you would open your ears and your eyes.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
You didn't even know Sakura was a girl, Taka.
No. There are other reasons that prove
Fucking
why Makoto
idiot.
couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
The doorknob.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
I remember, Kyoko.
The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is... the bathroom doorknob, of course.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Hell yeah.
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
Kira, do you even know what planet you're on right now?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken. See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob.
So true.
This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
But what if she locked the door?
Well, you can't lock a boy's door, alright? I'm already ahead of you guys.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You would say that. I would say it too if I was the murderer.
You still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Look at that shit-eating grin. She's about to own Leon.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first. But is that the key point here?
I can't speak. Is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Jesus. Alright, from here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright. Hey Siri, what temperature is it in Blue Marin's butt? Shut the hell up. Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
True.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Mm-hmm.
She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her.
Right.
And they got into the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
You can't lock it, you idiot.
No, that's wrong. The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked.
You want to go to Paris, Texas? What is there in Paris, Texas for you, Green?
After all, the girls' rooms.
Can't you see we're in the middle of a class
locked
trial?
Bathrooms, right?
Hey, saw you on Sparkle's vid. Now you're short. Comes in my recommended. Oh, that's cool, Luck. Well, welcome. I appreciate you stopping by. Josh still has the knife, if you're wondering. Make yourself at home. You could go many places for warmth, Green. Why Paris, Texas? Is it supposed to be warmer than others? Is it supposed to be warm right now? All right, let's focus here. Focus up. The girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms. That's right. Guns and barbecue. Okay. There it is. There it is. We got to the bottom of it now.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Nothing wrong with those things, man.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Hey, wait. Did they have barbecue in Canada? I agree with stand your ground laws. I do think that it's much better put in Texas. It's annoying to think about living in a state where if you shoot somebody for breaking into your home and they survive, then you could go to jail for it. It's kind of dumb. Kind of dumb. Your barbecue's ass, but you have it. Well, you know, at least there's something. Technically, you could make your barbecue good. You know, might be your fault. You could open the first good barbecue in Canada. You could make Paris, Texas, in Eastern Ontario. Did you ever think about that? Come on. Come on. We're thinking 12 steps ahead here. Business idea, perhaps?
Because it was stuck.
Stepsister. Great Indian places. No comment. No comment. No comment.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Us too in DC. I can say the same. But there are good barbecue spots too. I think we have everything good here. Besides precedent.
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
True.
Yup. True as true can be.
You have nowhere near the amount of Indian places. I'm not saying we do. I am not saying we do. Ain't no way. I'm just saying we're a very culturally diverse area here in Northern Virginia. Go on Uber Eats and it's like my location settings are in Mumbai. Hey, consider yourself lucky. Indian food is yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yummy.
But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door.
Class trial's going on, Green. Focus up.
That's not lucky.
Trying to defend myself here.
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
True.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Because of our nameplate switching on our doors, Celeste. Wake up! They can't drive on cement. You add snow and ice to it, and it's like we might as well stand our ground law ourselves. I see what you're saying. It's a good way to get around the whole can't say off yourself. Well, if you try moving to the U.S., you might have similar issues with the idea that many new people are part of our country now. I don't know how it looks in Texas, but I would imagine. How close is like Paris to Austin, Texas? Because Austin, Texas is a pretty diverse place, I've heard.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
So true.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Do better. No, they're currently going after 5 to 8-year-olds. And people that, you know, might have been nurses in the past life. Nurses, poets. Who else? One important detail. Something the killer didn't know. For some reason, they were convinced the door was locked. White guys, like, what the heck? Wrong demographic. Well, you know, that video did come out of him fucking kicking the taillight of that car in a few days before his skirmish. I'm not trying to make a stand here about whether or not, you know, at the time it was justified that he died, but I will say that it's, you know, like, here's the deal, okay? If there was a beehive outside my house and I threw a rock at it and it hit it and some bees came out, And then I went back the next day and I did it again, and more bees came out, and one actually started chasing me, so I ran inside. I think that moment, I would say, playing a dangerous game here. I gotta stop throwing these rocks. Because I'm talking about pebbles. I'm not saying I'm throwing a stone at the thing to make it fall. I'm saying I'm just boop, 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 you know. Eventually, they're gonna send the brigade out. Brigade? They're gonna send the brigade out. And, I may or may not be ready for that. That's all I'm saying. USA, 9 out of 10 people are scummy and have a video of them doing something shitty out there. I guess I'm the 1 in 10.
For some reason, they were convinced the door was locked. Which means the important detail the killer didn't know was the crime took place in my room.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
I have a video saying otherwise. Sparkles has a video saying otherwise. You guys better shut the hell up. Alright, I told you we're done making Sparkles content. You wouldn't take his tax write-off. I tried to give it back. Try to give it back. Try to give it back. He wouldn't have it.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Why is everybody that's a part of this trial an idiot?
Well, to be more specific,
This makes me very nervous for the future of my life here at this school.
what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
She would have been able to lock the door, and then he would have had to break the lock.
There would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
True.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Foolish.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Yep.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is
foolish.
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
He hates that I'm not guilty.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
That's right. I might just start blaming you for it. I'll take us all out. You're annoying.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
Leon!
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
This guy's so cool.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Don't cry.
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
Saga, stop.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Yeah, I'll tell you who did it.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
What a bitch.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's
Good
room
question.
in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Yeah, it's a stupid observation, Leon. As the murderer, I find you guilty.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
We do have a toolkit.
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear
Oh.
that the locks are all unpickable.
Okay.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let
Maizono.
him in.
That sounds a lot less Italian than Maizano, like I
No.
was saying.
That can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Me when I'm in a debate with anyone.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
There's no reason. The reason. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Makoto saying this.
The reason there's no way Sayaka invited her killer into the room I already have the answer. I do. Hang on. Wait. What did this say? Oh, so that's your evidence? No, I was just trying to click it. Hang on. Wait.
Shoot.
Wait. I messed up. Hang on. The reason there's no way Sayaka invited her killer into the room. Why would this be it? Is it the evidence of a struggle? Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm messing up. I'm messing up. Shoot. Shoot. Okay. The reason there's no way Sayaka invited her killer into the room. I already have the answer. Good. Fuck. Is it helicopter? Okay. The reason why she wouldn't let them into the room is because they switched rooms so that she could feel safe.
I got it.
Okay. Very good.
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember?
I'm fucking up.
That's
See, that's
why
what I'm
she asked me
saying.
to
It's
switch
hard
rooms in the
because
first
I
place.
know what the answer is, but I'm retarded.
The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Well, apparently you forgot
Knowing
about
what
that.
she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
True.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Also true.
Huh? Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something
Oh,
like that?
she fucking... I see what she's trying to imply. She used me. She got real close to me, said that you could switch rooms so that she could protect herself, so that if anyone wanted to kill her...
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
What if she invited Leon there and she killed, or she tried killing him?
There's something I want to talk to you about, just the two of us, in 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
What the fuck is this?
I found a notepad during my search.
Oh.
And I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
Wow, she did try to kill Leon.
And these are the words
That's
that
crazy.
appeared.
Why is Mondo over there screaming his head off? You guys see that? He's having an aneurysm over there, man.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective
He's hard
shows.
stuck on losing his mind.
When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes.
Damn, she's the ultimate detective.
Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
True. Mondo. Mondo, have a glass of water.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
You got me.
No, I didn't. But
of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature.
Come see me in my
Sayaka's
room.
signature.
Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay? Yeah, she was totally baiting someone in.
Then that note, Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation,
What young man could resist?
Wow, Joe was right the other day. She was recruiting an army of simps.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Good job, Hifumi.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Not if you're gonna be a snarky little asshole.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Make your argument. Dorm nameplates. Alright. Gotta earn some health back.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes.
But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
Wrong.
It certainly would seem that way.
Wrong. The reason the killer went to my room and not Sayaka's, despite what the note said, it must be because...
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms,
Okay.
correct?
I don't know
But
which
in the
part
note,
I should have
the
clicked.
place they were asked to come to,
Let's try again.
it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Right.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words,
Oops.
even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would
shit.
not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that
Okay.
way.
To be honest, I don't
Sayaka and
love
Makoto
these
switched
trials.
rooms, correct?
Yes, but listen. Wait. You don't understand.
Sayaka and
Can I
Makoto
just
switched
explain
rooms,
it? If
correct?
if you could just let me say
in
it.
the note,
Don't
the
make
place
me
they were
shoot
asked to
what I
come
need to
to,
shoot. Just let me explain it.
says, my room.
Fuck. You don't understand. If you give me a chance, I'm gonna die. Oh my
Sayaka
god.
and Makoto
Okay.
switched rooms,
We really
correct?
have to lock in
But
here.
in the note, the place they were
Breathe.
asked to come to,
Everybody breathe.
it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's
I guess it's
room.
the last bullet.
Exactly. The room.
That's so dumb. Why is it that one and not the other ones? It literally can relate to any single one of those phrases. Idiot.
The nameplates on my and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
Yes.
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's
It almost
name.
killed me.
And the
Why
nameplate
is
on
Mondo
Makoto's
still
room
screaming?
had Sayaka's.
Look at the top right corner. He's still screaming like a moron.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
Mondo, sit down,
And
please.
the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
Right.
Okay, then who did it?
Sayaka.
I got it!
No, it wasn't me. It
Me
was
and
me.
Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
The truth comes
You
out.
can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate.
She does.
She
That
would only
whore.
have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
Good point.
But why would she switch them in the first
So why was she
place?
trying to get Leon in there besides recruiting a simp army? Was it because he wanted to be the ultimate singer instead of the baseball star? Is that what it was?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
She was trying to kill him in my room to frame me. What a bitch.
That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Oh, he's finally calmed down. That's good.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
Dude, I've explained it 17 times.
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Yes.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
The killer who was defending themselves used it against her. Leon.
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The gold.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
So true.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is.
Glad everyone's getting on my page.
The gold coating from the replica
Unbelievable.
sword.
Took you guys so long.
You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see.
Good job.
And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
No, not quite. Come on, hero.
What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear.
There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Keep it coming. Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Sure. Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. But I did not. I set it to unkind. For our purposes this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay. Okay. Okay.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Well, it wasn't a sword-based sneak attack. The sword was used first, and then the knife came afterward. Is that really the order of events that leads to some unexplained details?
When the fighting
Wasn't
broke
it the
out,
sheath?
the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
There was no sword. Here for the voices. Aw. Hi, Elena.
Actually, no.
Unfortunately,
The fight started with the sword.
the class trial does not have me using all the voices. Thankfully, I'm getting a nice big rest today. You should be here for the amazing detective skills that I have.
Huh? Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut
That's
into
right.
it with something sharp.
That's right. I didn't even remember that, but I don't need to remember it.
Something sharp.
I'm that good.
Like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Now you're getting it.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath.
Correct.
If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
That's true.
So true.
With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Not useless.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Right.
In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
Yeah.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
Sayaka, you got some explaining to do.
I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
No.
So she grabbed the sword to defend
No.
herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Tucker, are you an idiot?
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all.
So he wasn't really a murderer.
There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
He's more of a, it was into self-defense. I mean, that's just like Green was talking about. Stand your ground laws. He's going to die because there's no stand your ground laws in this school. Part of her body that shows she never used the sword. Her palms.
I got it!
Because they don't have any gold
You're
on them.
talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
I mean, the killer could have cleaned her palms, but
Like I said before, the gold coating
whatever.
on that sword comes right
It's whatever.
off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's
Mhm.
safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
If Elena is still here, that's what it feels like sometimes when you're in a bad mood. What do you mean?
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because... Do I know that water can't remove it? She's afraid of water. The water wasn't cut off. The only thing that makes sense is water can't remove it. Can't get the cold coating off using just water. Then after you brought the sword to your room, how'd you get it off? With water. He thrust it into her, filling her with his cold steel. I'm gonna put that line in my next book.
Shoot!
Looks like I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. Okay. Oh, she said, why do you say that? Is because you think I'm ugly? There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because the water was off?
I got it!
What?
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was
Oh,
around
they
1:30
shut the
a.m.
water off. Okay. Man, I thought I was going to have like a perfect score on this first case.
In other words, at nighttime.
True.
And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Ew. Nasty.
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
What is wrong with this guy?
Insult, obviously.
How can you guys stand next to her?
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword.
Right.
But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
We already went over this.
We already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
That's right, Trump.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
It's all becoming clear.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
That video really affected her, I
She
guess.
took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms...
Why didn't she just kill me? Would it have been too obvious?
...was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates.
She used me, bro.
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's
Ultimate
room
despair, man.
where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
That's right.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing,
Seems a little desperate.
If her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
What are you trying to say there, Byakuya? That I'm a little bitch?
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Fuck you. You're so right. I am a pussy.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Biting your fingers is a bad habit, Hifumi. It can really stunt the growth of your teeth. Looks like it already has. You've got one.
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn.
Well, she's 90 pounds. What do you expect?
That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument!
Yeah, Makoto's guilty. Come on.
You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it! Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
I know who murdered Sayaka. Well, can we really call it murder?
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left.
What are you talking about? Got like the whole other half of the clues, bro. Dying message sounds like a good place to start.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Let me shoot that one.
Well,
Fuck!
then let's
No!
review all the clues we
God
found up to
damn
this
it.
point one more time.
Please. Okay. Really can't mess
It's easy
around.
just to say, hey, decide who
I
did
don't
it.
have a lot of health left.
But there just aren't any more clues.
Shut up!
No, that's
You
wrong.
killer. Not a murderer, but you are a killer. 11037, if that is your real name.
Sayaka's dying message.
Dining. Wait, what did you say?
Fuck you. I said it perfectly clear.
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037.
Why are you
Written
saying
in
it?
her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden
You're
in
supposed to be
there.
the smart one.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yes. There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it. Her left index finger.
I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
I guess.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean?
Look at it. Why don't you look at it
1,
from a
0,
different
3,
perspective?
7?
Okay?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Stop stringing us along, Kyoko.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Yeah.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was 1, 1.
You and everybody else, apparently.
Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Leon, you're so fucked.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
What's he talking about?
But even if that really is an N.
Oh, come on.
N037
Come on,
doesn't
dude.
make any more sense than before.
Why do they have to make Sakura the idiot? Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know. Kyoko's like, wow, why am I trapped here with these morons?
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Huh? Rotate it? I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Well done.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. Select someone. It's Leon.
Here's my answer.
Fuck you.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
And we almost didn't do that.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
Yes.
L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
I mean, they're both right.
What? What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
She was just writing numbers, man.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
Guys, are you trying at home? Try to write penis and see what kind of funny letters you get afterwards.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Oh.
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
That's right. I'm going to tell on him.
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. I know what it was.
I got it!
The burnt shirt piece.
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
Are they going to try to say he went too far? Like he could have disarmed her and then like not killed her? But maybe after he disarmed her, he realized like this could be my chance.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
It's too bad the Brooklyn accent is going to go away.
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
Yeah, you are too, Chihiro.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
You know, if she wasn't such a conceited jerk, she could have just solved this for all of us in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think so.
The burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible.
How it was disposed of.
If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say.
Hifumi, he's totally guilty.
You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either.
Well, now that you mention
You
it.
need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty, and that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer.
Alright, crystal ball. Just give me the crystal ball out from the beginning. This whole having to switch is the fucking thing
Key
that...
to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
Bullshit.
No, that's wrong.
Bullshit. You're dead, Leon.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator.
Unless you were
could
the
you?
ultimate baseball star.
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
The all-powerful crystal ball.
How would you use it?
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was
Divine with it.
I got it!
Yes.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
That's right.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
And who could it be?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh. Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Okay, we really didn't need that last part.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate.
That's right.
Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Another perfect shot.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire.
That really is damning.
If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
He's so dead.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
Only one.
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because the killer is the ultimate clairvoyant.
I got it!
Not just being that stupid, you make it all the way to this.
The killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right?
Oh no!
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
You're done for, son.
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
Disagree. I think even pro baseballers would have to have a couple of, attempts to throw both the clothes and the crystal ball perfectly. But what do I know?
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong. I'm telling you.
You still won't
Oh
admit it?
man, he's falling apart.
Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Don't boss me around.
Listen to me. What the hell do you mean end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed.
That's right.
Now here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yes. What do we need to do? Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic, there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Huh? Okay. What is happening? Can we go to page 1? Okay. So page 1 should be a note. Page 1 should be her inviting them over. Oh, I guess this. Right? And then, okay, so she's gonna sneak up on them with the knife. She tries to attack them. They dodge. First, when Sayaka attacked the killer with the knife, they noticed something in my room, which is the sword. Right? And then they blocked the sword. Boom. And then, yes, they hit her, broke her wrist, and then they had the sword. So now she's like, OMG, I'm gonna die. She was able to get through the bathroom because she knew how the bathroom door worked. And now, this is where he turns into a murderer, right? Not somebody defending themselves, but actually a murderer. He tries to go into the bathroom. Tries to open the door, it's not working. So eventually, he just has to break that door. And then, he stabs her. She dies. She writes the message on the wall. She be dying. And then, he has to clean up with the lint roller, right? And then in a final act, he throws the shard, and then he throws the shirt, but then that's left behind. Oh wait, I missed. How did I miss one? Wait, why the fuck is that there? Okay, I think I'm done. How'd I do? Press the right mouse button to begin the reenactment. Oh, okay. Wait. Wait, what? Am I wrong? Oh. I see. Boom. Nice. Okay. He didn't use the screwdriver. Well, he did use the screwdriver, actually. Man, maybe I don't want to say that this is what happened. Right, because he already did that. So it would actually be... They forced the bathroom door open. The only logical way they could have done that was this. Okay. Okay, but she dropped the knife in this one. Maybe that's what I was supposed to do?
The killer is
We'll just do
you.
that.
I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning.
That's right. Get excited.
Last night, The killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room.
All right.
From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them.
True.
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened
It's
that
pretty
she
cool.
wasn't prepared for.
I like this reenactment.
They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
No, I didn't lay out my reasoning right. I need to rearrange the events of the case. What? I thought it was pretty good. Whatever.
The killer is you! During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Okay,
And
so
that's
then
when
they
she
unsheath
lost
the
her
sword.
grip on the kitchen knife.
I see.
Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her.
This is
but couldn't
where
get the bathroom door open.
Leon should have just walked away.
What they didn't know was that my bathroom
I guess
door
this
got
is
stuck
murder
inside,
at this point, right?
And there was a trick to opening it.
Even though, I mean, if somebody tried killing you, you'd be pretty upset.
Sayaka knew about that because I told her. But of course, the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open. Took
But
the
why
kitchen
would
knife,
Leon have his toolkit on him? You know what I mean? Like he had a toolkit that was all about ways to kill somebody with it on his person, maybe for self-defense, whatever. It's fine.
and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
Dun
And with
dun.
that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area.
It's so weird to have a random lint roller there from the beginning.
They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate.
It's pretty
preventing access
serendipitous.
to the incinerator.
Pretty serendipitous that they ended up getting this crystal ball.
So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer
What a throw.
managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
That's right.
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
They make him look so evil.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. right, Leon?
Damn, that guy has his ear pierced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. That alone should warrant death, man. It's way too many piercings.
It would appear that Hero simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right?
Okay, that makes more sense why he just was able to grab that. I was like, man, that's pretty fateful.
Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object!
All right.
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence?
You were saying it was me from the get-go. You had no evidence other than it being in my room.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it.
It's bullshit. I did not kill her. I did not.
I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I am in possession of the evidence. Wait, what is she talking about? I have the evidence? Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. What? What the hell is this? Is this Guitar Hero? Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you will engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as a bullet time battle, aka the BTB, BTW. Alright. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Uh-huh. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across your screen and reach the center. Okay. Press the right mouse button to lock on to an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be in the one in pain. What? Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. Is this what lawyers have to do? I respect them so much more. Alright. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Refute their statement fast enough, and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck. What?
When the killer broke the bathroom doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it.
Oh, that's true. Their pack will be
so
open.
What did the killer use?
What did the killer use to take apart the doorknob?
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid,
yeah, their pack must be open.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Well, that is a good defense. I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Alright, let's fucking beat this song.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Shut up! Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
Oh.
You lie!
Oh. Are we doing it?
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid.
This
you lie.
Is interesting.
Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Are we killing him?
You lie. Shut up.
You're dead.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
What was that? So cool.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
Bum, bum,
I
bum!
mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
That's right.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
Mm-hmm.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Yeah, man. He pushed it too far. He could have told everyone that she was trying to kill him and something could have happened, but he decided to become a killer. Maybe a murderer.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
His final words.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Oh, poor Leon.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Got so many coins. Cleared a class trial without having to retry a single time. That's right. First try.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or
Kind of
the
feel like voting for
dreadfully
Toko
wrong
just because
one?
she's such a bitch.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Who is found guilty? Oh, I guess we don't do the voting here. He's guilty, everybody. We did it.
Uh-oh. Looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Leon? Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed. More nasal, please. It's hard.
That's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step, and you'll be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky.
That's all. JP is in this game. Yeah.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death?
Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about it, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because what we came up with really is the truth. Then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine.
You did have a video, you idiot.
Now, now we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. Why? I can't afford to be stuck in here. the one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
when she said that, it was because she was manipulating me. What a whore. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Because she's fucking dead. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy, howdy! The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships? She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she's descended into pure madness. What did you say? I understand, really, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Hesitation! Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise. And just like that, I had forgotten all about Sayaka and fallen in love with another lady.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Damn it! That was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment you did. Get it? Barely?
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution?
Yeah, you're gonna die.
Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room, then came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not...
Stop it.
You get him, Makoto.
I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? Yeah, but she's kind of a bitch.
I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him. This teddy bear. Huh? So what? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind. Uh-oh. Did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened with you? Just shut up. Okay, well anyway, more importantly,
Thrills, chills, kills!
let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for. The punishment.
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Hey, come on now.
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
punishment.
For Leon Kawada, the ultimate baseball star. Is he going to be, like, pitched like a baseball and then Monokuma's going to hit him with a bat?
No, 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 no!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Hooray. Oh, nice. Game over. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Let's get some volume up in here. It is a batting cage. We were on the right track. The students have to watch it. Jesus Christ. He was stoned to death. Or baseballed. It's pretty fucked up to make the kids watch. Gotta say.
What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
So true.
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. Ooh, ooh, what's going on?
I can't take it.
I can't take this anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. Pooh.
That is true. We could just live in peace.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you! Why the fuck are you doing this? All this evil shit to us. You tell him, Mondo.
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark... My kids are here. A dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible.
Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Anyway, let's get to the Blackened's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all.
Did society collapse and we are just the last of society? When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
Alright.
And just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no. It wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone.
What a baby. Come on, guys. Get it together.
No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about.
It's about Sayaka, isn't it?
I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself.
You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself? Didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
She was thinking? Of me? Oh, yeah. You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you.
What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. Well, she could just be pissed that the guy fucking killed her. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message.
Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
Exactly. That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free from such a desperate situation.
Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm going to carry them with me for the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go.
So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you.
As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
And boy, did it get me going.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
Oh, well, I'm psychic. Oh my god. Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition.
Chapter 1, To Survive. The end. We already killed 3. Incredible. TBC, guys. TBC. You received the Despair Bat present. Thank you. 1 is the loneliest number. Finish chapter 1. Do I want to save? Yes. And that's it. That is it for today. What a lovely journey that was. There's another 3-hour time span in this game. This game's pretty long. It's getting pretty long. I guess you could speed through it if you didn't have to read every single line like I do, but you know, I do it for, who do I do it for? I don't know. There's not a lot of people watching. Maybe I do it for myself. I definitely do it for my kids because, you know, they're going to watch this one day and they're going to be like, wow, Dad was so cool. He was one of the coolest people ever. So I guess we'll end the video here. Thanks for watching on the YouTube side. It's been very fun making these videos, and I plan to stick with it. As more people die, I'll have to do less voices. I wish I chose a less nasally voice for Makoto. Maybe the next time I play a game like this, I'll make the main character speak like me, so I don't have to hurt my vocal cords. But we'll think about that when that time comes. There's still a lot more of this game to play. So I'll see you YouTubers later on. Love you all. Kisses. Bye-bye. For everybody else that's in the stream, it's 1:36. I've got an appointment to take my younger son to later on today, so I should probably end the stream here as well. Take care of some chores and whatnot. See what the kids are up to since they're not playing games anymore. And get to it. But tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, if Josh is a man of his word, he'll be waking up very early at his time so that he can play with us the entirety of the day. So I'm looking forward to that a lot. I hope you guys are too. And so I shall call it here and get ready for some wonderful Counter-Strike tomorrow. Love you so much. Kisses, kisses. And I will see you all very, very soon. Bye-bye. Carl Casey, White Bat Audio. This is me crediting you. Stop claiming my videos. Love you.